Welcome to round number 3 and 4 of the Formula Golf 1000 Championship for 2015 and 16. We're on the GP circuit here at Dubai Autodrome. That's the qualifying positions as they head up for race number 1 on board with Omar Gazaz. Started in 4th position, but he got a horrible start off the line, and he's now out in pursuit of Mashabal Jala and Jordan Oon as they head down towards 2-1. It's Kato getting absolutely mullered down there in turn number 1 as the lead trio head off around turn 4 and 5. Haytham Sultan chasing down the lead quadrilla, moving into turn number 6. 5.39 kilometres is the distance around the Dubai Autodrome Grand Prix configuration, and lots of new drivers this season. One of those out of karting, Giulio Peroni, on a very steep learning curve, learning how to drive a car with suspension, gear shift, aerodynamics, and he's up alongside Haytham Sultan. Got a very good drive out of turn 9, so head down the long back straight. Giulio gives him a quick glance to say, I'm going past. Kato Poulsen back in 4th position at the moment, and he's having a battle there with Omar Gazaz, and Omar's really improved since the first couple of rounds. Kato up the inside as they head up in towards turn 12. Omar gives him racing room, but he's still in pursuit, and we're on board with him now as they head down towards turn 13. Mashabal Jala currently in the lead with Jordan Oon. This is the battle going down in towards turn 14. It's Omar Gazaz and Kato Poulsen. Kato gets very good drive there. Haytham Sultan, unfortunately, a fuel pump failure put him out on lap number 1 of this 10-lap race. Jordan Oon on board with him. He's out in pursuit of our race leader, Mashabal Jala. We're on lap number 3, heading down in towards turn 6, and then this tightens up into turn 7. Jordan Oon from Australia, and raced single-seaters in Australia and has been very quick this weekend, doing the fastest qualifying time and also fastest lap in race number 1 with a 2:01.706, and Jordan's out in pursuit now of Mashabal Jala as they head down the long back straight towards turn number 10. Jordan's got a bit of a run on him there and just eases off the brake pedal slightly and just gets that extra couple of metres, but Mash isn't done with yet, and he gets the lead back as they head around turn 11 up towards turn 12, but that's really compromised Mash's speed coming out of there, and Jordan takes the wide line in there, gets on the throttle a little bit earlier as they head down towards the flat-out left-hand sweeper at turn 13. And not quite close enough to do an overtaking manoeuvre there, but he's pulling back car length over car length. And just biding his time. He's got another shot on this lap as they head down towards 16. But Mash has still got a big enough lead. It's all going to depend on their exit of this corner here. This is turn 16 that leads them onto the start finish straight to complete lap number 3, and Jordan Oon has got a very good run out of that corner. He's starting to get into the slipstream now of Mashabal Jala in the Suzuki GSX-R 1000 powered FG1000, and he puts it up the inside, and he's about 3 milliseconds later on the brakes, and now he's just pulled away with 2 or 3 car lengths to head around turn 2 up into the 3-4 complex. And Jordan Oon is just starting to power away. Mash has tried everything he knows. He's pulled back a couple of car lengths there as they went around turn 6 into turn 7 now. Jordan Oon gets a nice drive out of there. Mash is still trying to hang on, but Oon's already on the power, and he has driven away from him on the exit of turn 9. He's pulled about half a dozen car lengths as he headed off down the back straight on the final lap now with their leader Jordan Oon, all the way from sunny Australia, as he heads over the Ripple Strip down towards the checkered flag, and he takes the win in race number 1. Behind him was Mashabal Hajala, Kato Paulson, Omar Gazaz, Giulio Peroni, DNF Hayden Sultan. Let's have a word from the drivers.
Yeah, the racing was good. I was surprised by the depth in the field actually. There's only 6, but they're all really quite quick and made huge improvements, and really enjoyed the track as well. First time around the GP circuit, so no, I really enjoyed it.
Very exciting, qualified in 2nd. Got a very good start in race 1, actually led the race for 3 to 4 laps maybe. And then, yeah, we just have this new driver that joined us for this weekend, Jordan Owen, a very talented driver. And he pulled a move on me and he passed me. And then I stayed the whole race behind him, pretty much. So I finished 2nd in my first race.
Well, race 1 didn't have the best start. Since I wasn't quite ready for the lights to go off, since I made that mistake of staying at the wrong place. And then pushed a bit too hard on the tires at the start of the race as well, because I tried to catch up, but nothing was happening, so I tried to take care of the tires.
So we're on board with Kato Paulson. He said he didn't get a very good start in race number 1, but he's got an absolute blinder in race number 2. He's moving from 3rd position up into a 2nd position. That's Jordan Oon out in front of him, and he's gone past Mashabal Hajala. Jordan Oon's got the line into turn number 1, and Mash is having all sorts of trouble with gear selection there. And it takes him a little while to get himself sorted out as he heads up around the turn 3-4 complex. On board with Giulio Peroni in 6th position at the moment as they head down in towards turn number 6. And I'm getting very sideways there on cold tyres. Just turning a little bit too hard. And a spinner in front of him, and that's Omar Gazaz. And that's put him up a position as they head towards the back straight, as Omar Gazaz gets himself pointed in the correct direction again. He's got a lot of work to do to catch up to the field. Mashabal Hajala and Kato Paulson having the battle as they head down towards turn number 10. And Mash moves to the inside. Kato gives him a huge amount of racing room, and they're going to go through there side by side. But Kato has to take the tight line there as they head up the hill. And Mash has got a good drive out of that corner. Kato checks the inside line. Mash has got the hard work to do. Just gets a little bit of oversteer in there as the back end steps out on him in the entry of turn 12. Now, he's right in the slipstream, and he has to get out of the throttle there and see what the slipstream does for these FG1000s. They pick up about 6 or 7 kilometres an hour. Kato gets very good drive out of turn 14. Mash drops back a little bit. Jordan Oon's gone off into another postcode as they come down to the complete lap number 1 of 10 in round number 4 of the FG1000 Championship for 2015 and 16. Back on board with Kato Paulson, working his way up through the 6-speed sequential gearbox. Omar Gazaz has all the work to do again. He's out in pursuit of Giulio Peroni now. Giulio runs very, very wide up into the bowl complex. That gives Omar Gazaz a bit of a sniff of, I can make up a position here, as they head down towards turn 16. Just right on the knife edge of control as they come around 16, getting in the disturbed air. Heading off down towards turn number 1. Giulio on the inside has a quick look around to find out where is he. There he goes, around the outside. What a fantastic move that is from Omar. He's improved so much over the first 2 rounds. He's a capable top 3 runner on any given day. He's a quick learner, and he pushes really, really hard. And Giulio Peroni now out in pursuit of him. Got a couple of laps to try and sort this out. This is 5th and 6th position. Giulio gets up nice and close as they head towards the 8-9 complex. A really difficult corner this, very technical. Not much, track's so wide, you've just got to pick your points, turn in, and then get on the accelerator. As Omar heads down towards the braking zone of turn number 10, hardest braking point on the track, from about 240 kilometres an hour down to about 80 from 100 metres. And Omar really pushing this car hard as he's on a very steep learning curve. And just gets a little bit too much wheel spin there and rotates the car. Giulio Peroni says, thank you very much, I'll take that one back. I didn't have to do much work to get that one. As Giulio heads down in towards turn 13, where we pick up Jordan Oon on a lap number 10. And he done the fastest Formula Golf 1000 lap during this race, 2-minute flat .174, as he heads down towards turn number 16 for the final time. Still on 110%. Out over the ripple strip and down towards the checkered flag. And it's Jordan Oon takes the win in round number 4 of the FG 1000s. From Kato Paulson in second place, Masha Balhajala third, Haytham Sultan fourth, Giulio Peroni fifth, Omar Gazaz in sixth position. Let's have a word from the drivers.
Second race, I had an extremely good start, where I got past Mash down to the first corner, where the tires were a bit cold, so there was a little bit of drifting and stuff the first 2 laps, and then really began picking up my pace and drove the quickest I've ever done.
Today is our second race. Started from second, got a bad start this time, unfortunately, not like yesterday. So first corner, found myself in third position. Continued the whole race in third, tucked neck and neck with the second guy in front of me. Tried to overtake him a few times, but it was just too risky, and he's quick as well, so I settled for third in the end.
We'll be back Formula Golf 1000 with rounds 5 and 6 down at the Yas Marina circuit in January 2016. Thanks to Rotana Campos and Gulf Oils. We'll see you next time we go Formula Golf 1000 racing.